Hello, I'm Anita Taylor. I'm the Dean of Duncan of Jordanstone College of Art and Design, and I'm delighted to welcome you here this evening to the online launch of our Masters Showcase. It's great to have you join us as we celebrate the achievements of our Masters students. Our Masters Showcase celebrates transformative design and studying artworks from 6 of our postgraduate courses: the MSc Animation and VFX, MFA Art and Humanities, the MSc Design for Business, the MSc Forensic Art and Facial Imaging, MSc Medical Art, MSc Product Design, and we're also showcasing the first cohort of our MDes Masters by Research programme. We'll be here for the next hour to give you an in-depth look at the work and projects undertaken by our wonderful students from the Masters Showcase. This year's Showcase is full of creativity, innovation, incredible stories and thought-provoking work, which I very much hope you'll get a chance to see for yourselves. As well as an overview of the courses that we're showcasing this year, we'll be hearing from several of our Masters students who will tell you about their inspirations and the journeys they've taken through this Masters year to their final project. There will be an opportunity to take a peek at the work featured in the showcase, and please make sure you stay tuned for the prize giving later this evening. The last 18 months in higher education has presented immense challenges for everyone involved, for students, staff, industry, audiences and participants. And we've all had to adapt. Our degree shows in art and design are always a highlight of the year, where we've welcomed visitors through our doors from across the country, and they've become online digital versions of themselves for now. This year, the Masters Showcase is primarily online, but we're so excited to be able to begin to take steps towards welcoming back our wider community into our buildings. And we're delighted to be opening our doors to the public this weekend for the opportunity to view a selection of work in the studio spaces of our Art and Humanities and Masters by Research students. This open studio event is free and open to all. However, tickets are very limited and visiting slots must be pre-booked. Do take a look on the Masters Showcase website to find out more and to book your visit. We really look forward to welcoming you. Now it's time to introduce you to the Masters graduates of 2021. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the Masters Showcase 2021. Don't forget to follow along on social media using the hashtag DJCAD Masters Showcase, or join the conversation in the comments section on the Showcase website. The students' work is now available to view, and I hope that you'll be able to take some time over the next few weeks to browse through the amazing outcomes from their time studying with DJCAD. It's all there for you to see on the website. Your support for our students is really important to us and to them. And if you see something that you'd like to buy or you'd like to contact the students about employment or other opportunities, please do reach out. All their contact details are on their pages on the website. And I'm really sure that they will be delighted to hear from you. We're starting the evening with the MSc Animation and VFX programmes. So I'll now pass you on to our students to tell you more. Thank you for joining us.
Hi everyone, my name's Duncan. I am the interim course director for the MSc in Animation and Visual Effects. And yeah, I just want to give a huge congratulations to everyone on the course this year. I think you have done incredibly well. It's been a super challenging time for all of us, and I know there's some of you who've had particularly challenging times, and you've done such a great job of getting through the course. And yeah, you should be immensely proud of everything that you've learned this year. It's been so great to get to know everyone. You're such a diverse group of people with a diverse range of talents, and I'm really, really excited to see what you get up to next. So yeah, congratulations.
Hello everyone, I'm Jen, a student at the University of Dundee. My major is animation and VFX. I have always wanted to make a national 3D animation, so in the first semester, I studied to do research and learn some softwares. In the end, I chose the Chinese culture as the background of this project because I'm familiar with it relatively. The poem at the beginning of this film is my inspiration. This is an ancient Chinese poem. The meaning is that we must be together no matter whether we live or die. This is promise that we have already stated. In addition, I named the film Jade Soup because I want to use jade as a clue to connect the whole story. The story tells that during the Asian War, the man died on the battlefield because of his defeat, and the woman eventually committed suicide because of love. After having this idea, I studied to make script and storyboard. Then I make models, textures, materials, and so on. Because I want to know more about the production process of 3D animation, I made the entire film independently. In order to show an excellent work, I visited some ancient buildings and experienced ancient Chinese clothes. I want to incorporate some Chinese elements into my work. To be honest, this film achieved the effect I wanted. If you are interested, you can watch my film.
Hi, this is Rahul. I've done my master's degree in animation and VFX from University of Dundee. Throughout the whole course, our honorable teacher Kieran Duncan, Sharon Campbell, Kieran Baxter, Brendan Body, and someone who has supported us with all the necessary documents we ever needed. With their support, I have developed a 3D asset creation portfolio, and I hope I will be able to land a job in the industry with that. In future, with all the experience I gather in the industry, I would love to become a teacher and teach the student the art.
Welcome to the MFA Art and Humanities online show. As you may be aware, this hasn't been the easiest year for studio practice, field work, or in fact, any non-digital collaboration with other humans. So I'm both very glad and in fact impressed that the current cohort have managed to produce work that is both ambitious and complex, regardless of the various difficulties and COVID-19 restrictions. The MFA Art and Humanities is an interdisciplinary course which combines artistic practice in any medium or any combination of media such as painting, drawing, sculpture, installation, performance, digital and video art, with a rigorous theoretical study in philosophy, English and of film. So typically the MFA Art and Humanities students spend the first 2 semesters studying a variety of subjects and experimenting with methods, artistic methods such as artography, psychogeography, automatic painting and drawing, or intermedial matrixing. They combine these methods with a more social sciences orientated interviewing or theoretical analysis, and in some cases creative writing. And in semester 3, which is this semester, they apply these methods and these knowledges to an area of deep personal interest. So what you will see here today and for the next few weeks are projects that explore such things as the materiality of the sea and its flora, such as seaweed, and of course the accompanying questions of sustainability and the Anthropocene, land commodification, post-industrial obsolescence and the memory of place, the logic of generative structures, and the status of what are usually called the throwaway materials, the less visible forms of intimate violence, our relationship to our non-human others, axiologies of knowledge that are either forgotten or erased, as is the case with many indigenous knowledges, Scottish indigenous knowledge included, and more generally pain and the fragility of human existence. These projects are supported by a variety of approaches, from geopolitical theory and post-colonial theory to queer theory and, of course, critical theory and eco-criticism to everyday aesthetics and relational aesthetics. In other words, they resonate both in the aesthetic register and in the socio-political register. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I wish the current cohort the very best in all of their present and future projects. Thank you.
My work questions our evolving relationship with the digital world and how this impacts our physical experiences. In the last year, we've all had to learn to rely on the digital landscape more, learning to communicate both through it and with it. There's a tension of loss and gain in this digital conversion of life. This is felt because of the loss of agency, made readable through the context of individual lived experiences and the image itself. Once remediated into the digital, the lived experience of viewing an artwork is now less intersubjective. So, the digital takes a share of the agency of the information within images. And as it does, our ideas of the worth of the image changes dramatically. Moving through the stages of digital transfiguration, the works are all self-portraits centered around video call interactions. Titled after common phone call colloquialisms, the paintings show the everyday reality of digitally remediated communication. All painted with a sculptural technique on a neon background with thick and pastel oil paint, these paintings are secured in the physical. It's intentionally impossible to document the images in a way that's true to life. Neon colour emits light in the same way a screen does. No photo will ever capture these paintings. As we witness and feel the agency move, this draws attention to the instability of perceived facts of the worth of the image. This work invites the viewer to interact and decide what worth they see. Images and artworks are being held in a liminal space of existence and worth. Clouds and warehouses holding it all still. Tradable and hidden, the purpose of the image is to hold monetary worth. The aura made inconsequential. This movement of metaphysical worth translates to the digital through NFTs and crypto. The final stages of the movement of agency into the hands of the digital. The impact of this work is made to be felt in person, as most paintings are, but as we settle into this new normal of online galleries and general digital remediation, as a painter, I can't help but feel like I'm losing something.
Hello, my name is Anna Olsen, and I'm a Master's Graduate in Fine Art and Humanities. My work throughout the course has focused on humanity's destructive relationship with the environment, particularly that relating to water, our use and abuse of it as a natural resource. As a geologically inspired, process-led practitioner, my final project entitled Sedimentation included a personal pilgrimage walking the length of the River Tay from its source on Ben Louis to Perth where it becomes tidal. 120 miles over 10 days, wild camping and drinking only river water. Documenting my journey along the river and the river's journey through me, from one body of water to another. Literally and metaphorically weaving my experiences into the studio space, along with the found objects I collected along the way. The resulting installation is a manifestation of sensorial, emotional, and energetic responses to space, place, time, and materialization. A creation of connections and relationships within and out with the space. Undertaking this course has been life-changing. The breadth and depth of materials studied, as well as the support and guidance from dedicated academic and technical support staff, has led to a level of personal understanding and inquiry that has not only deepened my creative practice, but provides a research focus for years to come. I entered the course as a ceramicist and am leaving as an interdisciplinary artist as well as creative practitioner. There are many people I would like to thank, and I will in time. Suffice to say that I wish my peers, a fantastic cohort, all the very best for the future and look forward to paths crossing again at different points in our journeys. I thank you, DJCAD, for this experience. I hope you enjoy seeing the work that is on show this evening. Take care and good night.
I'm Sharifa Latta, Programme Director for the MSc Design for Business, and I would like to congratulate my graduates of 2021. From design thinking, service design, leadership and culture to placement experiences, just to name a few modules, you have come such a long way in an incredibly short period of time. It's been exceptionally rewarding and humbling to be your Programme Director during the past year. Your motivation, dedication and talent, especially through the difficult times that we all faced, has been truly inspiring and has left a lasting impression with not only with me, but many colleagues. When you could have shied away, you chose to embrace the challenge. When you thought you'd reached the end of the road, you just created a new path. You chose to succeed. And I know you will succeed with whatever life throws at you, because with design at heart and your unbeatable attitude, there's no problem too wicked to solve. I know many of you have already found new jobs and challenges ahead. either through your placement experience or your own initiative. But I'd like to ask you to please come back and share your stories. You're always welcome at DJCAD.
Hi, I'm Wu Qianmeng. I come from China originally and studying MSc Design for Business in DJCAD. This master is actually my second master studying in the UK. After graduating from London previously, I went back to China and worked in Shanghai for several years. And last year, I got 2 scholarships. One is Global Citizen Scholarship from the university, and another is Sotai Scholarship from Scottish Government. So I came here. I used to work in a Chinese overseas studying agent and played a key role of maintaining the partner relationship from working with plenty universities across the UK. I think I did a lot practical work in the real business environment, but I need something more to support me to work even further for my career path. Design for Business really brought me the insight of seeing through the industry that I worked for and build the confidence for me to be an internal designer of facing different challenges and difficulties from the international higher education, student recruitment and marketing sector. I got the opportunity working with the internationalization team within DJCAD as our summer placement module. I want to provide more understanding for students and giving more communication content from their demands. And I also want to hear more voice to make the university and even other institutions to be better. One of the employments, I interviewed 2 of my classmates who did their placement in VNA Dundee. The message that I want to send to the audience is through the real stories and the voice. What you could see actually the course and the degree will bring to you possibly. And it may not show up from the university rankings, but it's just something makes you are different and valuable for your life.
Hi, I'm Lee and I'm a student on the Design for Business Masters at Dundee University.
I'm Eva, I'm from Aberdeenshire. I studied Business Enterprise and Management Science at the University of Strathclyde in Glasgow, graduating in 2011.
I studied interior design in my undergraduate degree, and since coming to the Design for Business Masters and working in the Design for Business programme, I've really kind of dissected the design process and come to understand the value of design in practice. It's been really great.
And after that, I started my own business, which was initially a virtual assistance business and then a marketing business. And I ran that for 8 years. And so at the beginning of 2020, I decided to close my business and change career. And I decided I wanted to pursue my previous passion of design, which I was interested in at school. So I started looking for short courses, which would be purely recreational, just for my own enjoyment. But at the same time, I also had heard about service design, and I thought that this could be potentially a good new direction for my career because it built upon my entrepreneurial skills, but it also gave me a creative outlet and focused on innovation, which is something that I am good at.
So I've been working at the Design for Business programme within the V&A for about 2.5 months now, 2 months.
The highlight has definitely been all of the people that we've met.
It's been just creating this network of designers, getting to know everyone, realising the value of my design practice and where that fits in.
It's been amazing to be introduced to some leaders in the design industry and to meet all of the V&A staff and some of their clients. and to be introduced to design leaders from across the industry.
With the whole ecosystem of design, how design can be implemented in systems and services and bureaucratic environments, politics, office spaces, everything. It's been a real eye-opener to understand how the design is impacted in so many different environments, and to create a network around that who wants to push that movement even further.
It's been really like an invaluable networking opportunity and makes you feel very confident and supported.
Hi, I'm Damon Herd and I teach comics and communication design, and this year I've been head of the MDes in comics and graphic novels. Firstly, I want to say congratulations and well done to all the students. As has been said time and time again, this year has been tough for everyone, particularly for our students, and I'm knocked out by the high quality of work that's been produced across the college this year. I'm looking forward to seeing the work all the students have created in this Masters Showcase. Comics MDes students started in January, so they're not quite finished their year yet. So far they've produced comics with their own characters and stories for print, for web, for zines. They've also created strips for publishers such as DC Thomson. I'd like to thank the Beano editorial team for their input and feedback this semester. The work the students have produced so far is first rate, and I can't wait to see what they do for the Comics and Graphic Novels Final Major project next semester. But for now, the images and videos shown here should give you a taste of what is to come. Well done, everybody.
Hello, my name is Vanessa and I'm doing a Master's in Graphic Novels and Comics. This year has been filled with various challenges, many of which were fun, others took a little more getting used to. I feel that the course greatly improved my creative practice and has allowed me to develop a more refined comics portfolio. For one of my portfolios, I developed an animated webcomic using common web design tools. My intention was to incorporate already existing and accessible web building technology and create a visually appealing and innovative webcomic. My webcomic's first chapter is composed of a total of 136 images, all coded to respond to scrolling in different ways. The result was Cryogenic, a sci-fi webcomic that takes place on a space colony. In addition to the animated features, I wanted to play with color schemes and fully exploit the vertical scroll format widely available to digital devices.
Hi everyone, I'm Jackie Malcolm, the Associate Dean for Learning and Teaching. I just wanted to say a huge congratulations to everyone for all your achievements. This has been the most difficult year in academic history that I have certainly experienced, and it's truly amazing that you have managed to get through this year achieving what you have achieved. It's truly remarkable. So please celebrate, have a wonderful time, and well done. And I wish you all a fantastic future as a result of your degrees. Well done.
Good evening and welcome to the Masters Showcase Prize Giving 2021. I'm delighted to announce this year's prize winners from our Masters programmes. The very first award that we'll be presenting this evening is the Duncan of Jordanstone Postgraduate Award, which is given for the best academic performance over the course of the Masters year. And there are 2 award winners in this category. Firstly, the first award tonight goes to Rahul Raj Debnath from MSc Animation and VFX. Congratulations, Rahul. And the second award under this category goes to Eva Yorston from MSc Design for Business. Congratulations, Eva. The Duncan of Jordanstone's Masters Prize for the Best Academic Performance in Trimester 3 has 4 award winners. The first is for Jian Yu from MSc Animation and VFX. Congratulations, Jian. Annie Wynne from MFA Art and Humanities. Congratulations, Annie. To Kim Burke from MSc Product Design. Congratulations, Kim. And to Lee Johnston from MSc Design for Business. Congratulations, Lee. For citizenship within the academic community, this prize is made in recognition of contribution to citizenship, and there are 3 award winners in this category. The first is to Heather Downey from MSc Animation and VFX, whose contribution in leading the Going Live project within the group of MSc Animation and VFX students was exemplary. Congratulations, Heather. The second award goes to Very Wild from MFA Art and Humanities for her exemplary collegiality and selfless support of her peers. Many congratulations, Very, and a big thank you. And the third of these awards goes to Qian Meng Wu of MSc Design for Business, who's been a truly outstanding ambassador for international recruitment and integration at DJCAD, and who has been a pillar within the Design for Business cohort with her great selfless collegiality and passion and support for others. Many congratulations and thank you, Qian Meng Wu. The next award is a new award. It's given by the Ingia Group for Equality, Diversity and Inclusion. And it demonstrates our commitment to this area within our work, and it's been launched to reward a taught postgraduate student who's demonstrated outstanding commitment to equality, diversity and inclusion within DJCAD. And this award goes to Heather Downey from MSc Animation and VFX for her film Coping with Anxiety, which deals with mental health issues and her accessible and creative interpretation of the book, An Introduction to Coping with Anxiety by Brenda Hogan and Leonora Brosen through motion graphics with character animation. Huge congratulations, Heather. And the final awards to announce this evening are for the MSc Medical and Forensic Art Best Project Prize. And again, we have a number of award winners in this category. So many congratulations to Merja Kopenen from MSc Forensic Art and Facial Imaging, and to Sophia Lapp and Abigail de Rancourt de Mimerand from MSc Medical Art. Congratulations to all of you. The work is of a very high standard this year, and you should all be proud of what you've achieved. So all of the prize winners, all of our Masters graduates, many, many congratulations on everything that you have achieved this year. I'm now delighted to welcome Professor Ian Gillespie, Principal and Vice-Chancellor of the University of Dundee, to say a few words. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lynn Morrison, Course Lead for this year's MSc Forensic Art and Facial Imaging graduates. Congratulations to you all. It's been a challenging year, but you've worked through it and produced some great work. It's been a pleasure teaching you, and I wish you all the best for the future. For the Forensic Art final projects this year, we have a facial reconstruction of a medieval woman, created both as a wax model and as a 3D digital model. A facial prosthesis, designed to adapt as the child grows to cut down on surgical procedures, and a facial reconstruction research project comparing two different techniques. All very interesting projects, so do take a look. I'll now hand you over to the new Forensic Art and Facial Imaging course lead, Dr. Tobias Houlton. All the best.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Tobias Houlton, and I'm the new course lead for Forensic Art and Facial Imaging. Now, I've been seeing some of the hard work that this year's students have been putting into their projects, and thumbs up, congratulations, hard work paid off. I hope you're all feeling really pleased with everything that you've achieved this year, and you look ahead to exciting new prospects following this course. Forensic Art is a fantastic and versatile course to explore all sorts of different avenues, and I can see that in the display that's available this year. From everything with facial reconstruction right on to maxillofacial prosthetics. Really fascinating, and plenty food for thought for next year's students as far as the different avenues that they can consider when exploring forensic art. Well done. It makes me even more excited to start as program lead.
Hello, my name is Mirja Koponen. I'm a student at the MSc course here in Dundee in Forensic Art and Facial Imaging. It's a one-year course, one of a kind, and it's very intense. So we study everything from forensic techniques to drawing to anatomy. For my final work, I wanted to do an archaeological reconstruction. I was given access to skull of a young lady who was found outside Blackness Castle. This is a medieval site, and we think that she lived sometime between 1400 and 1650, and nothing more is known about her. There are different techniques for doing facial reconstruction. I wanted to do the reconstruction in two versions. I wanted to do a wax-based traditional sculpted reconstruction, and I also wanted to do a fully digital version. And then in the end, I wanted to compare the process. The wax version also includes giving her clothing and hairstyle. And the hair in this case was quite a challenge. The wax, you need to punch the hair in the wax and it doesn't stick very easily. For the digital version, I was able to use layers and explore different outcomes for how she might have looked like. So I was able to give her different eye color, hairstyles, and also put her in the accurate historical setting. It's been a really enjoyable year and I've really loved it here in Dundee. And good luck to everybody. Well done. Now it's time to celebrate.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Caroline Erlin, Programme Lead for the MSc in Medical Art. I just wanted to say huge congratulations to all of the students exhibiting this year. You've all done an amazing job, especially given the added difficulties of working through a pandemic. On the MSc in Medical Art, there are a range of amazing projects, with many aimed at medical and anatomical education, utilising interactive 3D models, as well as animations and illustrations to enhance student learning. Medical artists have long worked in e-learning, and the COVID pandemic has only seen this increase. They're able to use their unique skills to enhance online learning through creating accurate and innovative content. The MSc in Medical Art gives students a grounding in anatomy, as well as both traditional and digital illustration skills. Students study life art and observational drawing in the first semester, before moving on to 3D digital modelling in semester 2. They have the opportunity to work on a series of live briefs with professionals throughout the university, and ultimately the programme culminates with their final self-directed projects, the results of which you can see in this amazing online showcase.
Hello, my name is Konstantinos and I've just completed the medical art program here at the University of Dundee. My intrigue for scientific research has always been a head-to-head battle with my enthusiasm for art. Completing the master's degree in medical art has enabled me to gain skills and knowledge which now allow me to merge my two passions into one, transforming them this way to a powerful tool to communicate various biomedical subjects. Throughout this year, I had the incredible opportunity to work with healthcare professionals at the Nine Wells Hospital in Dundee and researchers at the School of Life Sciences to visualize a range of subjects. For my dissertations project, I collaborated with Dr. Henry McSorley's lab to create a 3D animation on the ways that parasitic helminth, Helicmos polygyrus, can modulate the host immune response and explain how the factors by which it manages to do so can be developed into treatments for immune-mediated diseases such as asthma. In addition, in order to help the public engage with the research, I created a website and a 3D interactive model which demonstrates how the parasite infects the host during the L4 stage of its life cycle. Despite the challenges caused by the pandemic, it has been a great year, And for this, I would like to give special thanks to Caroline Erlin and Lynn Morrison for constantly providing us all with support and always being enthusiastic to help, as well as all the great scientists and everyone involved that enabled us to realize our projects throughout the year. To my coursemates and all master students graduating this year, congratulations, and I wish all the best of luck for your future careers.
Hi, I'm Abigail, a medical arts master's student. And first of all, a great big congratulations to everyone for completing the year and for creating such incredible work. The level of talent in our class has been such huge inspiration and motivation. So thank you to everyone, to all of those who have taught us, and especially to our program director, Dr. Caroline Erlin, for her unconditional support, endless time, and I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say that we value your guidance and we really, really appreciate you. So thank you. The class has worked on a huge variety of topics, ranging from work around spina bifida to animating embryology, Down syndrome, and even gamifying the immune system, and many more that I shall let you discover throughout this showcase. For my part, I worked with Dr. Shanine McDougall, who inspired this project. My master's thesis focused on neuroanatomy and the nervous system to create a resource for early medical education to help make the subject more engaging and less stressful. I was always fascinated by the role of the brain in our bodies, and that really motivated the focus of this project. It has been a great but enjoyable learning curve to learn how to create all these different visual elements, from animations to 3D models and other illustrations. And I hope that this skill set will carry forwards in my own medical education, as well as in the future as a medical artist. So all the best to everyone, to all of my classmates. I wish you great success in your future endeavors, and please enjoy this showcase. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Fraser Bruce, Course Director for the MSc Product Design Programme. I just want to say to all my product design students, a fantastic well done and huge congratulations on all that you've achieved this year. Despite some unusual circumstances, you've all completed this part of your journey, a remarkable achievement, and hopefully you'll take away some great memories from your time here at DJCAD. I'm so proud of you all, and it's been amazing to see you all develop both personally and academically over the last year, and you've left behind a very good legacy for the incoming students to follow. Our Masters in Product Design students aren't just making something for the sake of making, rather they're making for social change, addressing some of the major societal issues of our time. You've developed an incredible array of projects at a very high level this year, and I have no doubt that you're all ready to take the industry by storm and will be designing our future. Remember, there's a huge marketplace right now that's calling out for curious designers who are passionate, collaborative, work interdisciplinary, and know how things work. And this is what makes you stand out from the rest of the crowd. So on behalf of all the teaching staff, it's been a pleasure working with you all this year, and we wish you all the very best of luck in your future endeavours. Take care, and please stay in touch. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kim Burke from the MSc Product Design programme. This year has been a challenge just like the last. It has really drawn me to dig deep at times for motivation and understand what drives me to design and regain that creative spark. Reflective of the past year, design for me is about how design thinking and storytelling can shape our future, challenging societal behaviours that have a detrimental effect on our planet. Looking back to Martin Skelly's Creative Technologies module, I created a physical social network titled Dial a Cuppa that aimed to connect colleagues working remotely through the casual act of sharing a cup of tea. For the latter half of the MSc programme, I have actually been working in a 3-month design placement to gain vital experience of working within the industry. I have been working with Mindfully Wired Communications, who are based in Bristol. They are a communications design agency focused on all things fishing, marine conservation and seafood. They perfectly aligned my deep interest for healthy seas and design, stemmed from my undergraduate project, Seaboy, aiming to protect our seas from disregarded fishing gear, known as ghost gear. I became part of the powerful team at Mindfully Wired Communications, working with clients from fishermen to coastal organisations or government advisory councils, working on graphic design tasks such as infographics and web design to effectively communicate complex fishing issues such as bycatch in an easy to understand way, protecting endangered marine life and ensuring safety of fishermen at sea. This was a challenging year working remotely yet collaboratively with students as far away as China, yet navigating time zones and facilities and lack of studio access has only strengthened my core problem-solving attitude as a product designer. I would like to say a huge thank you to everybody that has supported us in our time at DJCAD and throughout the Master's course. Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome to my little den, the DJCAD Master Showcase for 2021. There's loads of cool stuff on display from a bunch of my friends across the university, and it's all available right here online. My name's William, I'm a product designer, and I put together this project, Lagoot. It's a voice note recording bike bell that leaves these notes geotagged at their location for other cyclists to come along and listen to as a sort of fun, wee, open social network. And you can check out more about that on my page. As part of my design research for this project, I put together a bicycle club called the Perth Roadsters. And if you're watching this live, then we're meeting this Sunday, the 5th at 2 p.m. in front of DJCAD. One of the techniques I employed during this project was the empathy map, but I turned it a little bit on its head. So instead of looking at real users and their wants and their needs, and the things that are holding them back, and their thoughts and their feelings and what they see, hear, do, and say, and so on, we looked at the stereotypes of cycling. So like the Strava striker getting his personal bests, or like the effortlessly cool chick on the city bike cruising about town. And what this allowed me to do was come up with a bunch of nonsense ideas, some really sort of fun things to sketch out in my book. And that allowed me to find like the threads of real sort of inspiration in there, real kind of ideas. I think it's important to have fun when you're designing things. Thanks for listening to me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show and check out all the cool stuff.
Hey, I'm Andrew Cook. I'm a lecturer in design and making, and this year I've been working with the MSc Product Design and Design for Business students on their independent projects. Massive congratulations and respect to everyone who's exhibiting this year. I can't wait to see what you've all been up to. At our end, and I would say this, I think we've got a really strong collection of projects. They're really diverse. There's all kinds of themes in there: design for disability, socially prescribed craft, environmental issues, technology and society. But every project's heart really is looking at how design can make our experience of society and our experience of the world better. The programs are really about developing a designerly way of looking at the world and learning the tools to do that. And the independent project is really where the application of those tools comes out, and all of that work really pays off because students can apply all of that thinking to a subject that really matters to them and produce something that really means something. So I hope you will enjoy it. Have a look at everything. Thanks very much. Bye.
Hello, my name is Professor Mary Modine. I am the Associate Dean International and also the Coordinator of Research Degrees here at Duncan of Jordanstone College of Art and Design. That's a mouthful, so we say DJCAD, University of Dundee in Scotland. I'm here with 3 of our Masters by Research students, and I'd like to introduce them to you. So first of all, we have Vicky, who is Ziui Tao. We have Leona, who is Ying Ying Ren, and we have Victor, who is Yufei Gong. And all 3 come from China, and all 3 have been spending the year here working on their independent research projects. We hope that you too might be interested in exploring more on our course for Masters by Research. That's either an MDes, a Masters of Design, or an MFA by Research. So more information is available on our website. You can take a look at under research degrees. So thank you very much, and we hope you take a look at this. Thanks everybody. Bye. Bye.
I'm Ziyue Tao, a Master by Research student studied in the DJCAD. My major is Interior and Environmental Design. This year, my research question is how to design the interior public area of nursing home for people with dementia in China. According to the World Health Organization, dementia is now the 5th largest killer in the world. The 2020 dementia study on Chinese people over 60 years old shows that there are approximately 15 million people with dementia among Chinese people aged 60 and over. In these circumstances, there are still big differences between Chinese nursing home and developed countries in terms of conceptual design and environmental design. Therefore, from my perspective, design an interior space suitable for the activity of patients with dementia to slow the progress of their disease and make the elderly spend the rest of their life happily and gracefully.
Hey, I'm Leona from Master of Design by Research. I'm very happy to present myself at a Master's Showcase live launch. My research involves the experimentation of skin as a starting point, exploring the quality of skin with its textures, color, flexibility, to explore different experimental materials that suggest skin. My topic is to explore the relationship between people and space. My main idea is to show the challenging relationship between people during the academic situation. Because of that, we cannot in close contact for a really long time. I experimented with materials such as PVC glue, latex to create experimental fabric, using the material to show the diversion of human emotion, to show people are resistant to the approach of others. The wide range of research has helped me to think about my work from a boredom perspective and to experiment with different fabric making. I really learned a lot during this process.
Hi everyone, my name is Yu Fei, and I'm a postgraduate researcher in art and design. My main research project this year is a storyboard of comics and graphic novel. And it will be my pleasure to have my work, a science fiction graphic novel titled Doris, to be shown at this year's Master Showcase. Well, despite being a science fiction story, actually, it's based on the contemporary 19th century Britain. And I also added some Buddhistic elements, came from the Mogao cave in the northwestern China. And it is interesting to merge these two kinds of exotic and totally different cultural elements together. And I hope you love this story as much as I enjoy making it. And anyway, good luck to myself and also to everyone who joined this showcase, and hope everything goes well. Thank you.
We've reached the end of our launch night, and what an amazing evening it's been. I'm so glad that you could join us to celebrate the work of this year's Master's students at DJCAD. As I mentioned earlier, the website is live for you to view, so please do take some time to peruse through the showcase and to see all the fabulous works that the students have produced. A sincere thank you to everyone who's made this evening possible, to all of our speakers, our supporters, and our teams behind the scenes. And of course, an enormous thank you and congratulations to the Master's graduates of 2021. Tonight is only the beginning of the Master's Showcase. We have more events coming up through the next week, including the Open Studios event this weekend, live chats with our students, and social media takeovers. You'll find details on how to take part on these on the Master's Showcase. And please be sure to keep following along on our social media channels throughout the week. All that remains for me to say is a huge congratulations to the Duncan of Jordanstone College of Art and Design Master's Class of 2021. You have been and will continue to be amazing. Thank you for watching, and good night from me. Thank you.